Well, it's Wednesday afternoon. Hi, everybody. Chief Meteorologist Tim Miller. Let's get to your evening forecast as we move into our Wednesday. We're going to start with Bertha because everybody knows we'd love us to talk about some tropical weather. And we haven't had a chance to really talk about tropical weather, right? We had Arthur. Am I correct on that? God, only two storms, Tim, and you can't remember them. And one is Bertha, and Bertha is what we're dealing with now. So, as of 2 o'clock this afternoon, an hour ago, Bertha has been losing some steam here. It's down to 45-mile-per-hour wind speeds. Very, very minimal tropical storm at best. It's picked up a little bit of speed. It was moving west-northwest at 5. It's now moving up to 7 miles per hour. So it's not moving very much at all. We have tropical storm warnings continuing from Mobile through New Orleans, and then a tropical storm watch you see here in the yellow. It's going to continue to sort of hug the coast. And once it makes overland near Houston, it'll move on shore near Galveston, Houston area, and then probably dying out here near San Antonio before everything's said and done. Not much of a rainmaker. Much of the rain with this thing is over the water. So there certainly will be some opportunities of localized flooding in parts of Louisiana. And, New Orleans gets a heavy thunderstorm and they have flooding issues. So this will be certainly a big issue for them. I don't think it's going to cause any big, catastrophic flooding, but certainly some areas along the city certainly can flood. But again, winds going down. So this is a great example. Let me just say this of why it's very, very important that you stick with reliable sources when it comes to information. I can't tell you how much junk I saw on social media this morning of this blowing up to be a major hurricane and, causing all time. There was no way on earth that could happen. The dynamics for that to take place just isn't there for this thing really to do any of that. But yet, scare tactics, out there. So that's why I always say, stay with us. We'll keep you updated in a very calm way with the most accurate weather information. No doubt about that. So we'll continue to watch it. Again, wind speed's down to 45 miles per hour. It will probably pick up some a little bit as it moves off towards the west. And then as it does so, it'll slowly diminish as it makes landfall. And then it's pretty much on out of here. So we showed you the cone. Let's go to this. We'll show you this real quick here. This is a current look at radar. You may notice it's a little breezy out today, which feels great. If we're going to be in the 90s and some of us mid to upper 90s in many places, let's at least have a breeze going on. So it is. And you'll also notice that breeze is a little, well, of course it's warm. It's 90 degrees, but it's a little drier. All right, so it's not this really humid, sticky type of air. That will radically change come up by tomorrow. So with that being said, notice we only have a few showers that are popping up now. Still relatively early. It's 3 o'clock. We still have some time to go here. The sun has a long way to go before it sets. So the heating of the day, and with that front headed our way, I still think we can get some isolated showers and maybe some rumbles of thunder before we call it a night here with the showers and storms. But the wind certainly is helpful. Let's take a look at our current satellite view, and I'll show you this. You notice which way is the wind blowing. Very easy to tell here. It's coming in from the southwest. So anytime we have a southwest movement of air, this means we're going to get warmer temperatures all around the state. And that's pretty much the case. You'll also notice some of those little darker cells. It sort of looks like popcorn popping up. A little popcorn machine there. That's an indication of certainly some showers and storms, convection, heat of the day starting to pop. So we'll start to get some of these showers and storms. The front is off the screen here. It's probably up where my finger is. So we still have a way to go. That front will sag towards the south. As it does so, that's where it'll bring some changes for us. Let me see if I can get to, bear with me, if I can get to one more map. Let me show you this real quick. Normally in my office, if I hit it, it goes immediately, but not what I'm trying to show you. So this is where the front is. To the north, there's Bertha. Look there's the center of Bertha, and that's where all the activity is. Great indication that this thing's a hot mess and isn't going to amount to much. But this is the front that will actually come on through. Again, does not happen often. We very seldom get a July front, but that will be the focus of rain and certainly some cooler temperatures as we get into tomorrow, really all the way through the weekend. There's our satellite view. Let me show you what we can expect over the next few hours. Here's 3 o'clock. Notice not much going on. So this is a current weather model, right? This is the current radar. Notice how it sort of matches. That's what I like to see, right? Consistency. So let's take a look here. That's 3 o'clock, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. By 7 o'clock, pop-up showers here and there. All right, and they'll continue till about 8, 9 o'clock. Let's see, there's 8, 1 or 2, 9, 10, we're done. Watch what happens after 10 o'clock now. Notice we start to get more showers developing towards the upstate. All right. A couple more over maybe Lancaster, Kershaw County. That's part of the front moving on down. So that'll spark up these showers and storms. So tonight, if you have plans, don't worry about it. I think if the shower does pop up, it'll be gone within about 10, 20 minutes. It's out of here. But tomorrow will be the real key. Tomorrow afternoon, that's when we'll start to get these showers and storms popping. And that'll last us Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thursday and Friday, I think, have the chance of some significant rain. When everything's said and done around the state, we can have anywhere from 3 to 5 inches of rain. Generally speaking, I would say all of us could get into the 1 to 2 inch rain category. So yay for that. And tomorrow morning, we'll have more on the drought. They'll issue a new drought update. So we'll update that at 10 o'clock. So that's the latest weekly forecast. Have a great night and just dodge a storm here or there and be safe.